Hey YouTube, what's up? It's me, Don Fanatic. I'm really annoyed because I just done a really good narration and lost it. So hopefully for like the 5th time I've narrated this battle, I'll get it 100% this time. Anyway, this is a PU battle against MajorMaru912. A link to his channel will be in the description below. Please check him out. He's got quite a I don't even know what word I was going to say there. Significant amount more subscribers than me, but he's still a great YouTuber. And I think he's from Saudi Arabia as well, so maybe if you're from the Middle East you might enjoy that as well. So anyway, this is a PU game like I said, and this is a new team I'm trying out. I start off with Driftblim. I keep getting the names mixed up. I've got that wrong so many times, that's why I've had to narrate this battle so many times. Anyway, I switch into my specially defensive Lunatone. He takes it like a champ, that Volt Switch. I was expecting a Blizzard or Volt Switch, and I predicted correct, I guess. I thought I was going to stay in, oh no, I thought I'd stay in here, because I thought Bug would be neutral against Lunatone, because I thought rock resisted Bug, but it obviously doesn't, and it's super effective and takes my Lunatone out, which, yeah, kind of confirms this Illumise could be a potential threat. I bring in, though, Driftblim, which obviously walls Bug-type moves, because I'm a flying type, kind of confirms he's a choice item. I'm thinking he's choice specs, because he wants to switch out, obviously. Here I get 3 chances out of Tailwind though, which is actually quite significant, as you will see in a minute. Not in the case of Driftblim though. Unfortunately for me, Driftblim doesn't really get to do what I want it to do in this battle. It's a Flare Boost set rather than Acrobatics, Flying Gem, Unburdened set. And he does hit his Blizzard. I honestly thought Shadow Ball would do a lot more, but this is especially defensive Rotom Fridge, which is an absolute tank. It doesn't have much HP, but obviously special defense must be through the roof to allow it to live like a base 90, whatever it is, stab move from a 450 stat special attack. So it took it like a champ anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, in comes my MVP of the battle. It's my Noggin, it's my Vilus. This is where Tailwind comes into play. I am Choice Scarf, so I'm pretty sure I'd have outsped the Pokemon he brings in anyway. But it did help me bluff the fact that I am not Choice Scarf, because he asked me the question, and I said, no, I'm not Choice Scarf. The reason I'm outspeeding you is that I have Tailwind up, and I told him that after this Medicham. He obviously bought, not Medicham, sorry, Meditite. He obviously bought Meditite in thinking he was faster. Maybe it's Choice Scarf for a high. He wanted to go for a high jump kick or something, maybe. Obviously because I'm Dark type and I'm weak to fighting, and he just takes out 2 massive threats on my opponent's team like that, like they were nothing. So it was really good play. Unfortunately for me though, I do get, well actually no, fortunately I get the free turn. Unfortunately I get confused afterwards and miss as well. He goes for the X Scissor and it doesn't kill me. I was kind of thinking in my head it wouldn't kill me, and it didn't, which is awesome. Here though, I'm predicting him to go for the Stealth Rock, which is easily probably like the turning point of the battle. I do break through Confusion. I'm not too worried about losing this thing. I can bring in Huntail to kill this Anorith, because Huntail is an absolute monster. Set up a Shell Smash and go go go. But I actually stay in predicting this, and he was actually really like, oh wow, that was I predicted that, and I was like, no, I predicted that. He was like, oh wow, that's a really good play. I think that's turned the battle around. I break through Confusion twice and hit twice as well. Obviously I have Hustle as my ability, which makes Outrage like outrageously powerful. Sorry for sounding really camped there, by the way, and also the pun, I just realised what I'd done. And I kill Xanorith, which is awesome. His defensive Pokemon, or his 2 defensive Pokemon, are out of the way, which allows my more offensive Pokemon just to kind of batter through his team. I have 1 defensive Pokemon left myself, which is Meganium. Meganium is easily overlooked. It's such a good defensive Pokemon. It has Recovery, it has Leech Seed, it has Aromatherapy, it has Toxic, and it also has health draining moves like Giga Drain. And Grass is a pretty good defensive typing too, so I'd highly recommend using this kind of Meganium set I have here. It's a standard set on Smogon, I think, anyway. But Illumise comes in, and I'm pretty confident I can take anything he wants, because even though I'm not specially defensive orientated, I'm pretty sure I can take a Bug Buzz and go for Giga Drain and maybe Leech Seed, recover some HP. But I think the fact that I went for a Leech Seed in the first place, kind of wanted to get out of there, because obviously he didn't want to lose too much health on his Illumise. But he does bring in his Bellossom, obviously predicting the Giga Drain maybe as well. But I go for the Toxic, because I believe Toxic would be better on Illumise in the long run than me just keep Giga Draining, and it would help me take it out easier. But I think he said that his Bellossom only has Leech Seed over Synthesis, and it doesn't have Aromatherapy. So if it came to the case where it's Meganium versus Bellossom, my Meganium would easily win. But luckily for you guys, it doesn't get to that stally stage. The battle does carry on. Can I go for the Giga Drain just to get damage on whatever he wants to bring in, if he wants to bring anything in, or damage on his Blossom, no matter how little it is. Now it's Toxic, and Toxic and Giga Drain will probably take like 20% off it, so that's why I went for Giga Drain, basically. Now I've seen he wants to go for Sleep Powder, though. I've decided I want Meganium as the Pokemon I have asleep, so I decided to stay and just go for another Giga Drain, get a little bit more health back, even though I can't get any more health back, and do some more damage to that Blossom. He goes for the Sleep Powder on me finally. Don't really know what he achieves from putting me to sleep, though, which is kind of confusing. Maybe it's because he was fed up with me, or yeah, fed up with me Giga Draining him, maybe. But I'm so happy that Meganium is the one asleep and not my other two Pokemon, as you'll see any second now. I decided to switch here because I know we can't put anything else to sleep thanks to Sleep Claws. I bring in Purge, my Choice Specs Luxray, and Choice Specs Luxray, while it's really powerful, probably isn't the best choice for a Choice Specs Pokemon, purely because its move pool is so shallow in the special moves. Here though, he switches out after he switches out as I switch in, double switch, and basically he brings in his Illumise to try and get something off on my Meganium now I'm asleep. He goes for Bug Buzz on my Luxray instead. I do live, thankfully, and I get a Choice Specs Thunderbolt off, which is actually enough to take out this Illumise, which is brilliant. It means now that neither of his last two Pokemon, which I think you've already seen, are Blossom and Bibarel, can't really touch my Meganium at all unless Bibarel has Ice Beam. Then again, I'm not even sure if Bibarel gets Ice Beam. Plus, he's a physically offensive Bibarel, so I'm not sure he'd have Ice Beam anyway. He goes to the Quick Attack again. He's taking two of my Pokemon out with a Bibarel, which is kind of embarrassing. Just like my voice break just then. I get a lot of voice breaks in narrations, I don't know why. And I'm just going to keep it like this anyway. It's the 6th time I've attempted this thing, so I'm just going to keep it. But because he switched out here, that's confirmed the game is mine, because I obviously have Shell Smash on my Huntail. Huntail is completely overlooked and overshadowed by Gorbis. I do not understand why after this battle though. It's got much better offenses. Obviously Gorbis is a high special attack, but its physical attack isn't that good. But Huntail can easily be used as a mixed attacker, because special attack and physical attack on Huntail are both pretty high naturally. Speed is the same on both of them, so I really don't get why Huntail is overshadowed, considering its physical attack is ridiculously good as well. Here though, I use my only special attack on Huntail. I don't have any special attack investment, other than obviously the +2 for my Shell Smash, and it takes out a Blossom in one hit like that. And you know what, I think the rest of the game is mine purely because he can't outspeed me apart from using Quick Attack. I go for the Crunch because it's the only move that I have that will do neutral damage. The other two will be resisted. I'm not really sure whether though Stab would make it just as good. He's going for Crunch. He goes for the Aqua Tail, but thanks to my Natural Bulk and my White Herb, I will take the Aqua Tail really well, despite not having any defensive investment. And I'll just be able to go for another Crunch after he goes for a Quick Attack on the next turn. So, great battle Major Maru. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this narration. Sorry that it's probably not the best. I really liked my last narration, but I lost it. So hopefully you guys understand that I'm kind of annoyed right now. But hopefully you guys also do me a favour, spread the word. I'm 1 sub off 200. If I reach 200, I would like to do a Stabmons battle to celebrate. So if you guys would like to do a Stabmons battle against me, add me on Skype. It is the Don Fanatic. It's also on my home YouTube page, so you should be able to find it there if you don't know how to spell it or whatever. But hopefully you guys will add me on there, and I'll see you guys soon.